Today we'll talk about relating division and multiplication. So the first thing you want to do is write down your title, and you can pause me if you want. Relate division and multiplication. Relate means just show how they are similar. So how are they the same? And we've been talking about division, and we've also been talking about multiplication. So I wrote down a division problem, and you need to write this too. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So let's look at our new vocabulary that relates to this problem. So with division, you have problems, you have vocabulary that goes with the problem. So, for example, the dividend is the number in all. So we're talking about 15. So the number in all. So whatever is being divided up, number in all. So remember, you can pause me during this time. The divisor is the number of groups. So the number of groups is this number right here. The number of groups. And the last number is called the quotient. And the quotient is the number in each group. So let me draw an arrow all the way up to the quotient. It's this number right here. It's the answer to a division problem. But if we're relating it to multiplication, it's the number in each group. Number in each group. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So you know Mrs. Jakes likes to have visuals. So we are going to draw 15 circles. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Make sure that you draw 15 circles. So it says in here that with this problem you have 15 circles, number and all, that the divisor is 3. That means we need to put it into 3 groups. So I'm going to try to put 15 into 3 groups. So I'm going to circle this top row. There's one group. I'm going to circle the middle row. There's another equal group. And I'm going to circle the bottom row, which is another equal group. So there's my 3 equal groups. I have 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. In those groups, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So that is where the 5 comes in the quotient. So you have your number in all, which is 15, all of your circles. The divisor is the number of groups you want to put them into. So we want to put them into 3 equal groups. And the quotient, the answer, is how many are in each group. So let's relate that to multiplication. So with multiplication, if you have 3 groups of 5, that's going to equal 15. The way the multiplication problem works is, let's put a line, a multiplication sign, a line, an equals, and another line. Over here on the end is going to be the number in all with our division problem. And this number is the number of groups. And this number is the number in each group, so items in the group. So if we look at that, how many groups do we have? We have 3. How many items in each group? 5. And how many items in all? 15. So 3 times 5 equals 15. The division problem for this is 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So it's like a fact family like you learn with addition and subtraction. With the commutative property, you can also switch your 3 and 5 around to be 5 times 3 equals 15. So that's how division and multiplication are related. We'll talk more about it in class and do an activity with it. Thank you.